going to take on the media, you have to become the media. And film was the medium through which we wanted to tell our stories. We've heard extraordinary stories over the period that we've been involved in this, and those stories deserve to be told. And so we started to tell them, and the story came to us through Brian Hooker, my friend, saying we've got the CDC whistleblower, he's come forward with this extraordinary tale. And everything changed from that point forward. I was then at a fundraiser in Los Angeles when I met Bigtree, and Dell said, I want to come down and see what you and Polly have, what this film is shaping up, what it's looking like. And he came down and he looked at this and he said, right, and he quit his job at a very successful career at the doctors, put everything on the line on a promise of nothing at all, for reasons that he'll tell you about. But that transformed the film, it elevated it hugely, and then I got a wonderful email from Eric Whitmire, who I'd never met before, saying that he'd been to a party, and came to being a father late in life. I didn't think you don't mind me sharing with Eric. And the woman said to him, you're not going to be one of those terrible parents who don't vaccinate, are you? And he thought, why would anyone not vaccinate? And of course he went away and read about it, and he thought, yes, I'm going to be one of those parents who don't vaccinate. And he didn't, and his son is now 4, I believe, and extremely healthy. And he wrote and said, this is what's happened, and I just want to say, I know you're making this documentary, and I want to do everything I can with the facilities we have here at NCIS and Paramount to help you finish the film. And so that elevated it to another level altogether, and so it became the film that you now see.
Dal, you want to take a crack at that and kind of tell the story from your end?
Well, I got to work on a great show for 6 years, celebrating the best that medicine has to offer, chasing stories of cutting edge science and doctors. There's a lot of great things that happen in medicine. But as a producer, I also was very interested in stories like when Monsanto's product, glyphosate, is poisoning us, and we discover that it's probably carcinogenic to humans, and it's sprayed over 90% of our crops. Those stories always interested me, and luckily I was allowed to tell those stories. And I never shied away from those stories. But when I heard about the whistleblower, like I said, it was incredible to me that not a single news agency thought this was a story. I think it's beyond incredible, it's terrifying. We're in a position, many of you here, we are the media. Our job is to hold everyone accountable, to hold our government accountable, to hold our industries accountable. And for whatever reason, our sponsors and who we're working for, are we going to let our country slip away? Because that's what's happening. We are the 4th branch of government. It is our job to uphold the values of humanity and health. And we're not doing that. And it's incredible to me that we're the only people that thought this was a story. But that's why I got involved with it. There's no turning around. What is the future for my children? What are we going to, there's going to be millions. This year alone, 100,000 children born will be on the autism spectrum eventually. We're building cities of autistic children that are going to be adults. It's going to bankrupt us. We're going to put them on psychotropic drugs and be running around, facilities to hold them. I mean, we're talking about a horrifying science fiction movie. And we're talking about the worst, most egregious government cover-up in my lifetime. At least that's how I see it.
That's right.
All right. So I like to think that everyone in this room would do what I did and get up and tell the story. But I want to say this. It's up to us in this room. Mm-hmm. Robert De Niro has come forward. He's put his ass on the line, just like we have. Are we all going to just sit here and let him just twist in the wind? No. Because we have friends. We are the people that can get this story out. Only us. Only this town. The news isn't going to do it. They're lying about this film. You've all seen what they've said. Anti-vax movie, blah, blah, blah. Reviews about Andy Wakefield and his past. This is a story about a very real whistleblower This man is waiting to be heard by the Congress of the United States. We can make that happen. This moment is upon us. This film, for whatever reason, we didn't do it. All we did was make a film. But for the grace of God, it has exploded worldwide. Please, step up. Get your friends that have autistic children to say it. Say it publicly. Stand up for them. Tweet, do whatever we have to do to get people to see this film. This is extremely important, because if we don't, if we all just sit here, we're going to become human pincushions, human ATMs for the pharmaceutical industry, because this is not just about a flawed vaccine. There are 300 vaccines in the pipeline. The future of the pharmaceutical industry is in vaccines. And they're going to be vaccinating your children by mandates, and they're coming after adults next for the next year or two. That is the fact. That's not in this film. That's where we're going. So if we want our bodies of our children and us, owned by the pharmaceutical industry, continue to just sit and be quiet. I hate to be so aggressive about it, but that's why we've made this film. We need help. America needs us.
Yes.
Thank you.
So, Polly, at what point in the evolution of this film did you become involved?
Well, I've been involved in the Autism Media channel for some time now. We started off with the Autism File magazine, and we soon realised that no matter how much we put in print, people were still not understanding what it was like living with a vaccine-damaged child. So Andy and I pretty much travelled to so many countries and seeing so many parents, all with the same story. All those children that you saw in the film, not just the parents that were interviewed, the B footage of the children, all of their lives have been completely destroyed. My son should be at college, if that was the way he was going to go, but that should have been his choice. The little girl, Sophia, will probably never speak. There's John Edwards in diapers. He's an adult. I'm a lucky, lucky parent. I hear my child speak. There are parents that no longer have children around. They have died. There are parents who watch their children have the most horrific seizures every day and don't know if they're going to make it through the day. It is the most serious situation having a vaccine-damaged child, and this has to stop. We are taking beautiful babies and we are destroying their lives. Now, as parents, we have been trying to tell this story for so many years, and no one will listen to us. The paediatricians won't listen to us when we tell them our children are medically sick, they need help. They tell us to go away, this is part of autism. Go away, get on with your life, don't talk about it, or we may send child protection services in to see you because there's something not quite right with you. You may look a little bit like an unfit mother. These are happening. Parents are having their children taken away. So parents have become afraid, very, very fearful, until now, until Bax, until William Thompson, until Robert De Niro. People are starting to talk and they're starting to be totally unafraid. On social media, the parents just today are out telling their stories. And as Andy says, if the media won't listen to us, we will be the media. But this has to stop now. And there are other William Thompsons out there. We know there are other William Thompsons out there. And now is the time to come forward. You are forgiven. Just come forward and tell the truth so we do not take away any more lives. This is the future. This is the future generations, and we're damaging them. God knows what's going to happen to all these adults. Where are they going to go when we're not around? We as parents are looking after them full time. It's taken away our marriages, our finances, it's destroyed the siblings, it's endless, it's countless, the untold damage of a vaccine child, damaged child. It has to stop. And we're not anti-vaccine, we want vaccines to be safe. We took our children to get them vaccinated, we trusted our doctors. If you're a new parent out there, please don't be a Tommey. Do your homework. Watch Vax. Send all your new mothers to watch Vax. Please, no more damage to our children.